And it goes to show a lot of women never learn or know how it feels to truly be loved. They know toxic love or a form of what they think is love, but they really do not know what real love is. Love isn't a man trying to pull out a weapon and get you to stop. Love is a man doing right by you so you don't got to leave in the first place. He already doing what he need to do right by you.
Met Synquette, man, a girl was heaven sent. Met Synquette, man, a girl was heaven sent.
In the comments, like, oh, when I was in a relationship, this boy put out, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Y'all, so is it so hard for people to say, sorry, I apologize, I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry if you took the words that I said wrongly, instead of just doubling down on your ignorance. And I say this because I just got done watching the Ari Fletcher, her clap back to people, calling her out for her domestic, audience statements, and how she said, she wanted a guy to pull a gun out on her and show him how much he cared about her. By doing that, she tried to leave. And it's just like, girl. And I think what we're seeing is someone that's like self-sabotaging themselves and don't really realize the blessing that they actually had. You know what I mean? Like, to me, Ari, Jada, and all the rest of them girls, they ain't no different than me and you. I feel like they ain't no prettier than us. They ain't more better than us. They just like regular girls too. But just so happen they got like, a chance of a lifetime to be like these influential influencers, and they get all this fame and clout, money, brand deals, and all that other good stuff. But it's just amazing to me, like, how someone can have such a great opportunity in front of them, but still want to double down and don't see any problem in what they are saying. And even the fact that people are telling her, like, hey, I went through something, like some real crazy stuff with this person, this ex, and she's not even finding the compassion in her heart to hear what these people are saying. And it's just very bothersome. I don't be liking stuff like that. I just feel like sometimes you just have to learn how to humble yourself. You said something that triggered a lot of people. It may not have triggered you or your homegirls and the girls around the way that you grow up with, and that's how y'all get down. And that's how the dudes y'all deal with get down. Okay, kudos to y'all. But for other people, it was triggering, and it's bothering me that she did not care. And that's why I'm like, she must, It's like two things I noticed. Like, she's so sabotaging her success, and she also feel like she's just that chick that people ain't going to cancel her, that she can't do nothing wrong. So she's just going to double down on what she's saying. And I'm just like, dang, she really about to mess up her bag and future bags off of like an ignorant comment. And I just don't get it. Like, why does she not see that people, it may have been all good for the dude she dealt with, but for somebody else, they may have didn't make it out alive and to be able to tell it or talk about it. And for anybody that's listening to this, my peoples, my subscribers, the people that listen to me, I know y'all got common sense. So we all know, like, that ain't love. That is a scary situation. Don't be trying to put me in no crazy situation. Let me go, okay? I don't need that kind of drama. I don't want nobody to be that obsessed with me, because they may come back on their dumb threats. You know what I mean? They may actually follow through. So I'm not all that. I just want dudes to know. I'm not who you think I am. I know you think you in love, but you really not. So, because I want my freedom and I want to be able to talk to somebody else. So for the people that listen to me, I know y'all know that that's not cool to think. Like, someone trying to like hurt you or pull out a gun on you, that don't prove love to us. Like, it's almost like, oh my gosh, what did I get myself into? Thankfully, I never been in that situation. But, if I was, that's just probably how I would feel. Not that I got this good old wop in between. No, like, this dude is crazy. Like, that's not cool to me. I want my life, all right? Let me go. And you don't even have to act like you want me. You don't have to fight for me. That's all good in there, because I know that rejection is God's protection. So, poof, you can act like you never knew me another day in your life if you don't want to talk to me no more. So it's just like the audacity. I've heard it just to be doubled down on what she was saying. And it's very upsetting. But I just hope that, she learns from her mistakes, because you know what they say, like, pride becomes before a fall, or pride comes before destruction. And that's just what I've been getting, like a very haughty vibe. Like, yeah, I said it, and so what? Like all this, like, okay, sis, relax. I wish that she didn't even say nothing back. Like, not even explain herself, because she made herself sound that much worse. And she's painting herself out to be somebody that I'm not liking. I never paid dumb girls like that any attention to begin with. But it's just like hearing her response, because I just got done watching the Lovely Tea video about him. It's like, this girl's crazy. I mean, she really is. Well, wait, let me not put no judgment on her. This girl has a different mindset, and I don't respect it. Ooh, I think that might be better and nicer. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about what Ari had to say in this whole scandal. And do y'all think that Rihanna was right to pull her Fenty brand deal from her? Because I think she was. Like, domestic violence is not something to play around with. Not in these day and ages. We already got enough going on with the panini, and people get sick. We don't need no extra, like, mess in our relationships too. Look now. The world is hard enough. So, let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel if you have not already. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. And another thing about this Ari situation that I wanted to hit on too is, like, I'm realizing that you can take the girl out of the hood, but you can't sometimes take the hood out the girl. And that's just what she was talking. That was very low vibrational. I heard that she calls people broke, but her mindset is broke. Violence is never the answer. And it goes to show a lot of women never learn or know how it feels to truly be loved. They know toxic love or a form of what they think is love, but they really do not know what real love is. Love isn't a man trying to pull out a weapon and get you to stop. Love is a man doing right by you, so you don't gotta leave in the first place. He already doing what he need to do right by you. But it ain't, putting you in a position where you gotta leave. Like, he done this and it's real trifling where you got to leave in the first place. Another thing, love is when a man wants to pray for you and want God's best for you, and you want God's best for him. You know what I mean? We cannot even love people out like God. I just don't know how people do the two. Most of the time when God's not in it, it's usually lust. It's we're fulfilling our fantasies or something, but it ain't real love, because real love got you gotta have God in it. Jesus is love. So that's what I also wanted to add, put my little 2 cents in that part too. It's just like, sometimes we don't be ready for the blessing. Like, sometimes you just can elevate so quickly, but your mindset didn't change. So she was able to get this big old bag, this big old brand, this lifestyle, but you know what I mean? Like, her mind didn't change in the process. So that's all I wanted to say, y'all. But I'll be back for more. Talk to y'all later.